Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Prosecutor General, thank you for being here with us. First and foremost, the Kremlin's war on the Ukrainian people is a genocide. Let's call it what it is. Russia has launched attacks against Ukrainian civilian populations, targeting homes, schools, hospitals, and other residential gathering areas. Russian troops have committed mass murder, such as the massacre in Bucha, and they have admitted to raping Ukrainian women to prevent them from having any more children. Under Putin's orders, Russia has committed a targeted ethnic cleansing of the Ukrainian people, unfortunately qualifying this abuse as genocide under Article 2 of the UN's Genocide Convention. How has the Ukrainian government responded to this genocide, and what can the U.S. and international community do to make this designation official?
Thank you. Thank you for your question. We have opened a structural investigation on the crime of genocide in my office. We, of course, understand that on international level, the International Criminal Court has jurisdiction over Russian Federation and its perpetrators with regard to the crime of genocide. The other international venue could be the International Court of Justice. We all understand and we very carefully examine all previous experience of cases of genocide and making perpetrators liable or accountable for the crime of genocide on international level. Previous cases of the ICC and former international tribunals. We have a great team of experts at the moment who help us to build the case of genocide. My personal understanding as Prosecutor General, we have no right to lose such case. That's why we need to be 150% prepared for such case. For that, we will need a substantial support. First of all, we all understand that we are talking about crime, which is a legal issue. We are talking about evidences, which is the legal issue, and you can help us with collecting these evidences, and your experts are working with us, and there will be more with the support of your agencies. What we will need is political support, because for many lawyers, it's important to feel that they are not alone, that they are backed by politicians, not only by their words, but their words backed with the arguments, some of them you have already mentioned. So political support on the level of parliaments is extremely important. Political support dealing with international organizations like UN commissions, like others, in order to send a signal that the crimes committed by Russians, by Russian officials against Ukrainians have the element of genocide. I absolutely agree with you. This is a genocide. Even the case of forced deportation of Ukrainian children and their adoption in Russia is the genocide in its nature. But we need to be more prepared, and the political support is extremely important in this case.
I appreciate your answer. The Independent International Commission of Inquiry established by the UN to examine the conduct of Russia's war in Ukraine found that Russian troops committed atrocities against Ukrainian children, including rape, torture, and unlawful confinement and abductions. This is obviously disturbing and atrocious in nature, and it's unacceptable. Almost equally disturbing is Russia's forced deportation of tens of thousands of Ukrainian children into Russia. Obviously, we've talked about that throughout this hearing. What is it that you would like the international community to do to assist you in your efforts on that?
I would support the I would support the procedure of the work of UN commissions, including the Commission for Inquiry, and if they will also concentrate on the cases of genocide, because they have such experience which could be useful and important for our investigations. And
Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, my time has expired. I yield back.
Gentlemen,